Okay, straight back into it, working on separating out our functionality for internal users. So we obviously have the ability to create the initial platform admin. The next function involves logging in, obviously, but we do also have MFA set up. So if we go to our routes and just look at this from a logical point of view, we have our login. We also have the ability to set up MFA. So if we just look at the setup MFA first, basically we get the user ID, and type either app or email, so they can configure if they want to use QR codes or email based MFA. Set up MFA, so we find our user, we select the MFA secret, if no user we throw the validation error, MFA types, generate secret, generate backup codes, save the user, wait, authenticator.key. Alright, so this is some of the functionality I'm not too familiar with. It's coming from this package. Email request, blah blah blah. Alrighty. So generate email MFA token. When do we call this? So internal MFA service. Internal user service. Okay, so that's authenticate as well. Alright, so what we're going to do, just so we can think about this logically, is if we follow our route, set up MFA is the next logical thing. So we are going to say, so where's set up email, MFA email, this is coming from, this is still in the service. Okay. I'm just going to get ChatGPT, please explain. Then the routes that leverage obviously I understand the concept of MFA. I'm not familiar with this package. So for app-based MFA, it generates a new secret using the OTP library, backup codes for recovery, QR code for user convenience. For email-based MFA, it prepares a system to generate and send email codes, saves MFA configuration in the user record, creates a predefined number of codes for recovery. Each code is a random blah blah. Sends an email with the credentials, verify and enable. Verifies user. Yep. Okay. Disable MFA. Okay. Are the backup codes also used for the email FMA or only OTP? Backup codes. When app-based interface backup codes are generated, these codes, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it is used. So we are going to separate this functionality out, and we're going to call this set up platform admin MFA. Because, yeah, if we go here and we go to login, by default we need to provide some form of MFA verification. So just because you've created an initial user, it's not actually going to do anything. So in here we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to have set up platform admin MFA. I know I'm being over the top, but we did it like that with all capitals. here, so we'll do the same routes.js, set up platform admin. We called it manage before. We'll call it manage platform admin MFA. Oh, hang on, yeah. I'm just thinking because in terms of functionality, you might allow the user to change the MFA functionality that they use. It's a good point. So in here, when we call here, set up body, we can define the type. Okay, yeah, so it's not really set up, it's manage. So rename manage admin MFA dot controller dot JS. Rename this to manage. Rename this to manage. And then new file manage platform admin MFA dot services dot JS, and then we'll do manage platform admin MFA utils dot JS. Cool. Makes sense. Okay, so we've got our manage platform admin MFA utils file. So if we start with our routes and we bring up on this side internal user routes, we are going to take this. Sorry, this. Let's just copy. Copy. And then module dot exports routes. Oh, sorry, router. I was like, why is that different color? Cool. And then from here, we only require. Don't require the login. Authenticate. Set up. So what's this? What router.use router.post. Yeah, we don't need that part. Just need that. And then everything under here will be authenticated. Okay, so what do we not need here? Rate limiter. Validate HMAC, internal controller. We will need, well, we'll need to rename it. Authorize param. Right, so leave all that for now, and then we'll go internal controller MFA setup. Obviously, it's not going to find it. Internal MFA controller. Where are we? Internal MFA. Yep. So if we pull this over here, then on this side, go to here. So we are looking for our setup MFA, which is just this component here. So we'll copy all of this for now. Paste this. So internal service. Obviously need to change our service. This is going to be up one more file for logger. Actually, let's get rid of it. We don't need it. Don't need that comment. All right, then verify and enable. When do we call this? I'm not sure when we call that. Anyway, we'll look into that later as we go through the rest of those files. Let's just clear up some of this. All right, controller. So internal user MFA setup. So routes, services. Put our services here. All right, so internal MFA service. We need to get our setup functionality. So. And this is going to call a lot of these other functions. So copy that, and then we will delete it from here. Save. And over here, what we can do is we can do exports dot setup MFA. We'll rename that in a minute. We'll get rid of this comment. Save that. Bring up our controller. Okay, so we are now going to change the import. So internal MFA service. We are going to call this manage platform admin MFA service. Right, and then instead of setup MFA, we are going to call it setup. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so then here over in setup MFA, internal user find by ID, blah blah blah. Alright, so we need to update these piece of functionality, MFA types.app. So this is coming from here. It's fine. MFA issuer. MFA types.email. Okay, so MFA token expiry we're not using, so we get rid of that. Get rid of these. Get rid of these. Save. Alright. And we're also not using crypto. Setup platform admin MFA. I'm going to change this to set up platform admin MFA type. Save, and we'll change that over here too. Alright. Then, if we bring up our utils, so in utils we're going to want to put these. Oh no, that's coming from authenticator, so that doesn't need change. And backup codes, generate backup codes, is going to come from here, I think. Backup codes. Generate backup codes. Okay, so we cut, save, and we go exports. Dot. Alright, and then in this we're going to need to bring in crypto. So internal service. Let's bring in crypto. Right. And then here we will const manage platform admin MFA utils equals require. And then this will be alright, save that. Alright, backup codes dot map. It's coming from that, yep. Alright. That's the import. Alright, send MFA setup email. So this also is coming from this. Send MFA setup email. Send MFA. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, and then this leverages our email service. Backup codes. Alright. So we're going to cut this and put that here. Change this to exports. Save that, and then we're going to need to bring in, we look at our imports, send email, email service, and that'll be up one additional level. Get rid of console log. send MFA setup email, generate codes. So if we go to our services, generate backup codes. So these are also sent, yes, into the email result. And if, actually it's interesting, yeah, if you need to check if you don't set up email, yes, it is still return the backup codes. So it sends them to the front end, it doesn't email them. Alright, so we're getting a little bit distracted. Going to call this generate platform admin MFA backup codes here, and then send MFA setup email. So this is where we send the codes. Oh no, it sends the backup codes even if you do use the QR code. So hang on a minute. If we think about, so our route, we set up the MFA. Set up MFA type. There you go. And then we're sending the email. It's really based on the, yeah, it's really based on what's selected. So send, it's not really a setup email, it's send email, send MFA backup codes email. Send MFA backup codes email. Copy. So this, save, and then this will also actually need to have that appended to it. Save that. All right. Get rid of that. Then just trying to think. Just need to do here, so instead of internal controller, this is going to be manage platform admin MFA controller, copy, and then instead of importing it from there, it will just import it from there. Don't need that, save that. Then our validation chains, MFA setup. So currently this will be coming from, where are we? Internal user validation chains. So this setup's not being used anymore. Create internal user. MFA setup. And there's backup codes. Backup codes validation. That must be used somewhere else though. Disable MFA. Shouldn't be able to router.delete. Shouldn't be able to disable MFA. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now though, internal user validation, copy. So we will go to here. Oh my god, here, manage platform admin MFA.validation chains. Yes. We paste all of this and we are going to take out pretty much everything. MFA verify. Where is MFA verify used? It's probably used on a different route. It's not used. MFA setup, audit log, all this can go. Save, so get rid of that, get rid of that. Right. And then come back to our routes. We will call this manage platform admin MFA validation chains. Save, copy. This will go here and up here, and then this will just be import that, save. All right, I think this should work now. Let's check our server. So some things are not working. Internal MFA service. Set up MFA is not defined. Set up MFA. Okay. These are all going to fail. Oh, and this one. Alrighty. So if we go to Postman, what we need to do is we need to close down some of these. Can't remember if we haven't done our health check. Actually, cancel that. Login. Come on. Okay, that's our internal user one. I might need that. Okay. Anyway, we'll just use what we got. So we need to pass in routes. So user ID. So if we go to this, we've got our user ID, copy, which is going to go here. Then we need to pass into the body the type. So we're going to do type email. And it is an authenticated route. So in our header, we need to paste in our token, which we don't have. Previously headers. It wasn't previously an authenticated route. Is it meant to be? Sorry, it was. Bearer token. So you can't log in. Headers. Let me just check this. So authenticate. Our internal user let me ask Claude. In our internal MFA functionality, is the route to set up MFA? Yeah, it has to be authenticated. It has to be authenticated because it's not only on initial setup. So that means I just need to get our token back when we log in. We create No, but they're not logged in. So we don't, at the moment our functionality doesn't return a bearer token because they're not logged in. Because they can't log in until they've set up MFA. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so had to pause up for a moment there, but coming back I remembered, I jumped the gun a little bit because what we were doing is we were refactoring our MFA requirements, but MFA requires authentication, so a JWT token, but we can't get that until we logged in. So then when I go back to Claude and just review our functionality, we are able to call this login route before we have MFA set up, and it returns the MFA setup requirement if it's not already configured. So yeah, I jumped the gun a little bit in terms of refactoring the managed platform admin MFA. So what we're going to have to do instead is work on the login platform admin first, so that we can then set out MFA requirements. All of the code though that we've moved so far is still all legitimate. Yeah, we just need to do this. So login platform admin, and then we're going to have login platform admin.routes.js, login platform admin.controllers.js, login platform admin.services.js. Alright, so if we look at our routes and we go to our internal user routes, we will see here the login one. So the routes below here only require JWT, being this route, which was the setup MFA, but this is a public route with rate limiting and HMAC validation. Yeah, if you go here and we go to HMAC validation, something I haven't used before, but basically it's this HMAC signatures thing, so it compares signatures from the client and the server side. So what we can do is copy all of this, we're going to paste this here, and then we're going to get rid of everything except for our post request to log in. And then we will have to, we don't need authenticate, we don't need params, we don't need authorize, we do need internal validation chains, we're going to change that, we do need that, we're going to change that, we do need validate HMAC, but that's going to be up one level, rate limit up, also going to be up a level, validate request we don't need, router we do need, internal MFA controller we don't need. So we'll save that. As I said, we need to change some of this stuff, and now we need to go to our internal user controller, and we're looking for login internal user. So all of this functionality we're going to cut, and we're going to stick in here, and we'll just pull this over here, and we'll get our imports. So just copy all of those. Bring those in up here, save that for a second, and yeah, we session authenticate internal user. So we don't need API key service, we don't need logger, we don't need validation error currently, so we don't need any of that, and save that. So so internal login. So we're going to change this to this is going to be login platform admin, and this will be from this directory, and we'll copy this, paste this here, and we're going to change this to login platform admin. Copy that, save that, and then this we're going to change to this. Right, now we need our service. So currently we're calling the internal user service authenticate internal user. So internal user service authenticate internal user. So we're going to take all of this functionality, quite a lot. Cut that out, save that, internal service, paste in here, and actually we didn't get all of that functionality. That's my bad. All right. And then we'll bring in our imports. Generate auth tokens. All right. Save that. So what we also can do is we can do exports dot, and then in our controller we will call this login platform admin service, and we will change that to that, and then we've got to change where this comes from, so it'll just be up one services. We'll save that. Let's see if there's also this session service, which we'll get to in a second, but for now that makes sense. So then this authenticate internal user, passing all of those parameters, user, we've got our validation error there, sorry, internal auth error, bcrypt, check if user is locked, if is locked user, is user locked, where is user locked? So this is a separate function. We might add that into a util. Const login platform admin.utils.js. Cut, paste. Bring in, we don't need any imports. Exports dot is user locked. And then save this. So in platform admin services, we need to bring in const login platform admin utils equals require up one level. So login platform admin utils, and that is going to go here dot is user locked. User dot log login attempt. So login. Where's that coming from? User.log login attempt. Oh, it's on the schema. Okay, that's fine. Generate auth tokens. So this is where, if we, for example, look here, generate JWT and refresh tokens. Yeah, so there's some duplication of functionality here. So what we want to do is find where this is in here, generate tokens. So this is going to be cut save. This is going to go in our utils. So we're going to call this generate access and JWT. What do we call it over here? We will call this generate platform admin bearer and refresh, and make this an export. So here, that will become that, and it will need to have this in front of it. Save. All right. Internal MFA service.mfa types email. So MFA types. Internal MFA service. MFA types.email. So I think yeah, previously we were exporting those. Can you have an environment variable that is an object. I don't know. Can you? Can you? No. Okay. No idea. So, yeah, so previously if we look to internal MFA service, where are we? MFA types. I thought we were exporting it. I think what we do is we just copy this for now, save that, so and then this we need to internal MFA service, generate email MFA token. So what did we? Yeah, we did keep it in our utils. Okay, so internal user service. And we're going to internal generate email MFA token. So we're going to take this, save. I'm going to put this in our util. Generate email MFA token for platform admin. And then this will be that, but we also need to MFA types. Get rid of this. Save. Alright, and then email result, send MFA verification email, which is this. Cut, save, and put that here, and then actually these exports dot send MFA verification email for platform admin. So save that, get rid of this console log, save that, console log is one, get rid of that. Alright. Then, so, if verify MFA token if provided. Hang on a minute. So authenticate internal user, do our validation checks, blah, blah, blah. Generate the platform admin bearer refresh token. If user MFA is not set up, return tokens to allow MFA setup. If MFA is required but no token provided, no MFA token, generate and send the token. Then verify MFA token if provided. And then reset login failed attempts. Reset failed login attempts. Exports. Dot. Alright. Where are we? Services. Just thinking, so when we log in, provide the API key. User login attempt. So platform. Okay, it's on the schema, that's fine. Alright, hang on. Copy. Oh yeah, internal user, that's fine. Alright, so what is not working? Generate email MFA token. So it's going to be some of these that we've removed. Internal user service. And then this is an error route, so we've got to fix that up. Get to that in a second. So let's just walk through this logically again. So many piles. Oh, come on. Alright, so login platform admin route. We have our controller, which calls this. Login platform admin, which calls this service. We still have our session, we'll come back to. Alright, authenticate internal user. Util. Internal MFA service, we still have something here. Right, so validate token. Internal MFA. Validate token. So what is this validating? Find the user ID, check the MFA secret in the backup codes. If MFA is enabled, check backup code first. Okay, so this is validate platform admin MFA token. Copy, save, and then in our platform admin MFA services. Where was it? No, sorry. Login. Here. So that, and instead of coming off of that, it comes off of that. Save. Alright, so validate token. is now not here. Save. And then in our routes, so this is not going to be defined anymore. Okay, cool. And then if we go here, we've now got our validation chains and this validate HMAC still to fix up. So if we do our validation chains first, login platform admin.validation chains.js, what we're going to do is we will copy and paste this, that, and then we will come over here, internal user, validation chains, and login. Actually, we should really look at our normal login. This should be login platform admin. Every token. Yep, so routes. Actually, so login, this isn't going to fire. This is for setting up an MFA. Yeah, so get rid of that. Because on the login functionality, it's only email and password. And then, yeah, we've got to look at this validate HMAC. So let's have a look at this. F12. So if we look at our internal user routes, so we've got validate HMAC here. And then in other routes, we use it for everything else. All these routes require it. Bummer. So that means it is like a global utility for platform admins. Just trying to think this through. Let's put that there. And look at this HMAC service. Yeah. It's quite annoying. I think we might have to leave that for now. Trying to think. So yeah, similar to our authentication middleware, which I did actually, I was thinking of splitting out this functionality as well, the authenticate, to have like separate authentication for internal users. Verify signature. Okay. I think we might need to keep that separate. Let's have a look at this. So in our headers, to log in, so scripts, pre. So in our environment variables, how do we do this? Environments. I need to copy these. So API key. Secret. Where are we? Authentication tokens. No. What are you saying? Why is it trying to? Why is that functionality going through auth? Whereabouts? Where am I going? Oh my god. We don't bring him in, obviously, so const login platform. How do I? What doesn't it like? Body is not defined. What do you mean? No. From here, body. I do not found internal users. Controller, services, up one. one. Actually, this will be up one. These aren't needed. Error types. Another module, logger. Get rid of that. Internal MFA service, get rid of that. What can't you find now? Session. So, alright. So if we log in, what? Authentication token missing. Why is it calling? This is crazy. Does it call it in here? The route isn't authenticated. Router.post validation chains. Why are you saying? Why are you saying that? Oh, hang on. My bad. Internal dash admin. Actually, was I doing that as well for? Let's finish this. Invalid request signature. Set up MFA token for internal user. This is what we were doing before. I think I forgot to do the route. I wonder why that didn't work. Anyway, we've got to get back to that. So the error we're getting now, invalid request signature. Okay, so verify signature. So we will go to Claude and we will ask when logging how do I generate signature request? It's going to be internal dash admin here. Send that. JWT is not defined. It's just JWT. Oh, no, it's JSON Web Token. Alright. Save that. Send. Okay. MFA needs to be set up for this account. So we do now have a token body. So save. We're going to call this new folder login platform admin. Move that there. Alright, then when we were set up MFA token for internal user, let's get our user ID, copy. We had done that. No, but we didn't have a token. Yeah, so you need to log in to get an access token. And then here, maybe that was an old tab we had that showed us being successful. Send. Token has been invalidated. Login platform admin. Send. Copy. Send. Do want to check something. I do also want to check for setting up yep. Okay, so token has been invalidated. Auth.js 24. So token. Why is that not working then? Token has been invalidated. When this is a bit confusing. So I'm logging in, send, and get this token, set up, headers, bearer, replace, send. Hang on, is it the route? So we're still using this. Comment that out. So this should be it. Users, platform. Okay, manage. So let's bring in that. Manage, yeah, here it is. No, let's manage null users. So const manage platform admin MFA routes equals require. And we'll copy this. And we'll call this copy. Save. Alright. What can't it find? Cannot find internal MFA service. Oh, hang on. This should be. Internal user. Up one more. Utils is going to be up one more. I think. Yep. And error types. Okay, so we had some issues there with our code. That's fine. Now what kind of find? Validate request in routes. Okay, so now we've got to check this script. Send. Token's been invalidated. Let's just try and log in again. Send. Copy. Header. Bearer token. Send. Why? Why? Alright, well, we're going to have to pause for a bit. I have to come back and finish this off, but I think we're making good progress. So we're consolidating all of this functionality. We're still going to have that HMAC service. It's a little bit wonky, but after that, we can move on to consolidating some of this other functionality into its own little logical pieces. I think the next one will obviously be creating other platform admin users, and then we'll look at some of these other capabilities, because there's quite a lot. Alright, I'll finish the video there. Thanks for watching. Okay, we're going to try and fix this issue that we've got. So we might go to Claude, and what we're going to do is Claude has this internal user service knowledge. Maybe we just start a new chat, and we're going to upload desktop. Internal users, login, platform admin. Okay, and I'm going to say, when I call this route, I am getting this error, but I can't see where I am using my auth.js middleware in this code. Can you see why I might be getting this error? However, 026. All right, so maybe this is. You might be calling it MFA setup endpoint after login attempt. Okay. The flow seems to be you call login. Yeah. The login succeeds and returns a token. You try and access the setup MFA endpoint. So where? Looking for platform admin. Create session. When you try to access the MFA setup endpoint. Oh, hang on, I've asked the wrong question. It's the wrong endpoint. So hang on, sorry, take a half step back. When we log in, it logs in correctly. Then, yeah, it's manage MFA. It's this, sorry, this endpoint. No, hang on. Yes, okay, sorry. Take a half step back, forget everything I've been talking about. This endpoint is meant to be authenticated. Sorry, I got confused. Yes, this endpoint is meant to be authenticated. I get my bearer token from login and pass it into the headers like this. But I still get this error. So that is calling our auth middleware. So why isn't that working? Is auth.js. Okay. So generate where's that piece of code? Generate platform. Okay. So we need to add this MFA version. Sorry, version. Okay. Your auth. Actually, that's a good point. So our auth middleware. Where is it looking for user? Verify token version. Yeah, so, okay, interesting. Yes, we want to have separate. Okay, so a couple of things to check. Let's check our models. So user is one, and then internal user. So we need to check. Where is it? Token version. Where's token version here? Token. User doesn't contain token version either. Where's token? Got our token model. Our token references the user, but doesn't. Okay, token version. Tokens. Okay, sorry. So we have a separate token schema, but our internal user model doesn't use this. Can you update the internal user model to use our token model and advise on any code updates we need to make with the previous files I provided, Alright, while it does that, I just need to disappear and turn off the aircon, and I'll be back. Let's continue here. So, update internal user model. What is over here? Email. We're calling that validate email functionality, which is going to get us into trouble too, actually. So we can actually get rid of that, and we'll use our validation chains to do email validation. Token. Why are they? Sorry, I thought we're embedding. Come on. Now we've got to think about this separate authenticate for internal user. Alright, we could definitely okay, so we already have a token schema. So token type expires at token version. We already have that. Okay, internal user schema, tokens, token schema. So there's token. Yeah, we already. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So copy this and we'll create a new model. Internal token.js. Save. And then in our internal user, what are you doing? Right, so okay, yeah, we've done that. User ID, internal user. Okay. Login utils. So generate. So internal const internal save. So and then MFA version, yeah, got all that. Yeah. Internal token. So this all changes. Save. And then generate platform admin MFA token. Hang on. Generate. Validate. Hang on. Oh man. So our generate MFA email. Random bytes token, internal token. So this changes. Save. Right, so we did that, and then add token version to internal user model. Internal user model. Token version. Save. Okay, so So let's send that. Okay, so it got that wrong. So if we go back to our util functionality, function. So whoop. Validate platform admin MFA token. Comments token doc. Yeah, so and if not valid, so this is in this broader if statement, not valid. So we just change this to an if. All right, and then generate email MFA token. Some of these are back to front. Generate email MFA token. Internal user.create. Internal token schema. To include metadata. Metadata. Conversion IP. Code index. Why doesn't it like that? Okay. Okay, so this is our internal. No, I'm not going to waste a message. I was going to ask it if that looks correct, but okay. So what we need to do is in this auth middleware. Let's now so internal auth.js. So we will stick this for the time being just in our middleware. So internal auth.js and copy paste this. That looks fine. Then updated our internal routes. So internal routes, we've got obviously a lot of them. Separate files. So platform admin, we're not authenticated. Manage MFA, we are. So we are going to bring in, where is, here it is. I'm going to bring in this. So, and we're going to require MFA setup. So authenticate internal user. Okay, cool. So cannot find module internal auth. So it's up 3. Oh, come on. Alright. So hopefully, although I'm not very hopeful. Oh my god. Sorry. Let's go up here and we are going to refresh for our internal users. We can delete our internal user. So delete, delete. Going to come back to Postman. Hopefully we don't get any errors. So let's create our initial super admin. So send. That's created. We do need to cut and paste this so we've got it for later reference. Everything takes so long. Right. Right. Then we are going to go log in our new internal user. Send. Invalid API key. Oh, of course. So headers, environment variables. And change our API key to this, and then copy. Save. Now back to login. Send. IP is not defined. Where is this? Generate platform and bearer token. Utils. IP. User. Login. Controller. So IP. Authenticate internal user. Follow that, we get IP, generate platform and bearer token, user. Where are we getting user from? User. I think if you just pass in IP, save user and IP. Let's try that. Send. User agent is not defined. Oh my god. What is this user agent thing? User agent. So this is where it's added new code. So we've got to go back up here actually. We've got to go to user agent. Where is it getting this? What is user agent? Oh, hang on. Create new tokens. Constant access token, refresh token. So let's try this. Oh my god. Updated login utilities. Okay, I'm gonna copy. I think we have an issue with our login platform admin.services JS file and our login platform admin.utils.js file, specifically around the user agent and IP tracking functionality. Can you review and provide the completed? Alrighty. Alright, so authenticate internal user. MFA token null, user agent, we do get that, okay. Find one, back. Check if user is active, we do all that, is valid. Okay, so here. So we need to do this. Sorry, it's not valid. Save. Check if account is locked. Already got that. Code login attempt. Copy. Actually, we already have that. False tokens. Okay, that's a slight change. If MFA, yep, we got that. If no MFA token, generate. So, okay, we're not passing in that mistake. And then also here, user and email, yep. Tokens return, blah, 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 yep. Is valid. Okay, so pass in those. Save. If not valid, yep, yep. Okay, that all works. Then in our utils, so we have generate platform. So, yep, generate access token. We do that. Generate refresh token. We do that. Await internal token. Yep. Await internal token for refresh. Yep. Return. Okay. Generate email. MFA token for platform admin. Return token. Nothing's changed there. Nothing there. Reset failed. Yep. Okay. Backup codes. If, okay, so this is a bit different. So let's just replace all of that from backup codes. Save. All right, so yeah, so if we go now to our controller. Authenticate internal user. We get email, password, MFA token, IP, and we need this. That works. Okay. All right. So bring back Postman. Hit send. Okay. We log in. MFA needs to be set up. So we copy our access token, our bearer token, I should say. We go to headers, bearer, paste, send. User not found. Because yes, we have the wrong user ID. Copy this user ID. Whoop. Send. MFA setup initiated. Email based MFA setup complete. You'll receive codes via email during login. So then if we go back to login, hit send. Okay. In here. You don't have crypto. Okay, send. Alright. Generate. IP is not defined. So in login IP. Why is IP not defined? Login. Okay, why is it saying IP is not defined? In this part of my code. In this part of the above code. What am I doing wrong here? Yes, I already did that. So login. I already have that. Oh, hang on. If authentication is successful. No, I've already got that. This was. Generate. Generate email MFA token. Okay, my bad. So maybe I missed this. Main services. Yeah, I'm already doing that. Okay, try again. That's just going to be an import. So const email service equals require. Try again. Oh my goodness. Oh, logger. Where have we got logger? Logger. Const logger equals require. Save that. Try again. Remember, we need logger because I think it logs the preview URL. Why is this failing? No. Okay, here we go. Please check your email for the verification codes. We click this. And then copy. And then verify token. In the body, we've got to pass in our token ID. Actually, we haven't changed any of this functionality. So it might not work, but we'll try it. We'll try it. I don't know if it'll work. Okay. It doesn't, but we haven't fixed that functionality up yet, so that's okay. All right, so what we can do now is I'm going to change this setup. Mandated requirement, mandated route to set up MFA on first login. So this will still sit in here. Oh, actually, not really. It's kind of separate. We've got it as a separate folder. So we will call this setup manage platform admin MFA. Drag that into there. Okay. In. Right. So. What we're going to do very quickly is just go through some of this functionality to make sure it's all still making sense. So in our controller, we call authenticate internal user, which calls this generate. Yeah, so this is still in our platform, login platform admin utils, so that's all fine. Yeah, so if we just go to make this file, scroll at the top, so we've got user locked, generate platform admin bearer and refresh tokens. That allows us to log in. Generate email MFA token for platform admin. Yes, send MFA verification. Yeah. Reset. Validate platform admin MFA token. Send backup code alert. Actually, on this route, we don't get the backup codes. That's the backup code alert. Send MFA backup code to email. So email result. Yeah, we provide an empty array. That's fine. We only have the backup codes for the QR thing. All right. So that's managed, but then yeah, on this login route, so the second time we log in, invalid. Oh no, hang on, this will be in our bearer token. So the bearer token needs to be the same token as this. Send. Let's try and log in again, hang on. Log in. That. It's going to be our code. Verify MFA token in the body. But also our bearer token is changed. Send. Because it's still using this auth.js. Because we haven't moved that route yet. So internal user routes. Why is this called verify? Okay, so I'll just stick that there for a second. We are going to call this we got our login, and then this is going to be, we're going to come up with a better name for this. So controller, login platform admin, this will be exports dot verify MFA token for secure login equals async. Actually, we're going to copy all this functionality, aren't we? So copy. Save. And just let's look at this. So internal user, find by ID, MFA secret. Token.find one. Okay, so yeah, this is going to have to change. Okay, so if we go here, we go here, we go. We're running out of chats. Great, that all works. Now, when a user goes to log in, the MFA token 6-letter code is sent via email. The user then needs to input that and call another route, which calls this service. This service doesn't use our new internal auth or internal token model. Please update the code accordingly. Alright, so obviously we will bring in our internal user and internal. So we're going to bring in all this. We're not using authenticator. Oh. We are using Alright, so let's bring in these into our controller. Oh man, it's making a mess. It doesn't know that we've got a separate service. Okay. Alright, so hang on. Logger, authenticator. I don't know why it's not. We're not bringing it in off of that. So we'll have to do this a little bit manually. So const user, yep. User not found, yep, that's fine. Is valid, yep. MFA types emails, yep. So this changes from that to that. If no token doc, yep, that stays the same. That changes. Backup code stays the same. Store backup codes. That changes. Backup codes. Save the backup code. Send the backup code. Is valid token blah blah. Await. If try. What? If user dot blah blah. What the hell? Save. All right. All right. Alright, save that. So then did it in our okay, so routes. Bring this, copy, paste, and then routes. So then for this route, needs to be authenticate. Where's authorize coming from? So, and validate HMC. Okay. Let's just comment that out for a second. And then this is the wrong spot. No. Controller. Verify. Save. Alright. What does it look like? Validate request. Oh yeah, we do need to bring that in. We are actually meant to have that here, I think. Validate request is alright. So okay, I'm kind of losing a little bit of track of what we were doing. So let's hit send on that. Get our code, which is that. Come over to verify the code, but we also need to put in our new bearer token. And send. Token has been invalidated. User ID. Two F4. Oh, hang on. There should be internal dash admin send. Invalid request signature. Because in our scripts, where is it? When I call Sprout, I get this error. I think I already have that. Copy. So, send. Request timestamp invalid or expired. Let's try again. Log in. Click this. Open this. Get our code. Go back here. Verify. Body. Just make sure we got the right access token. Copy. Headers. send request timestamp is invalid or expired. Validate timestamp. I get this error. Headers, yeah, we're doing that. In the script, PM.body. Yep. Const timestamp date.now. Oh, it doesn't make it go to string, so let's just paste that. In the body, we've got the token. Yep. Okay, let's add this. So HMAC validation. Save. Send. Okay. Receive timestamp. I get this console log. Okay. Copy. Send. Save. All right, let's try again. Log in. Bearer token. Copy this. Body. Token. Send. Failed. Right. So server side string. I got this. And all right, the timestamp. Okay. Copy. Scripts. Send. I still get okay, so This is my so copy missing required HMAC headers. Make sure we're going to run out of chat messages, I can tell. So API, I already got that. X timestamp, I've got that. X signature, I've got that. Let's try. Base URL. Yep. API key. I found it. So API key. Yeah, okay, we're using so here this is the field copy. So I think this needs to be that and that. Send. Oh my god. Alright, let's try it again. It might be because of the time. Let's update this. Save. Then copy. Send. Oh my gosh. I don't get it. So receive time. So I think here with receive timestamp current time, this has got to be within a certain amount of time of each other. Timestamp. So headers, timestamp. Time difference. validate timestamp. Time window. Why is it? Doesn't make sense. Oh, the timestamp's still failing. Invalid request signature. Okay, let's try again. This is going to be what do we? Send. Oh my God. Log in. Hang on. API. Save. Send. Why does this not now want to work? Oh my goodness. Now when I call this is very frustrating and a complete and utter waste of time, obviously. Oh my God. We're gonna turn off rate limiter for a second. Invalid signature request. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. 66 user ID. Middleware. To be honest, I'm completely confused. I don't really understand why it keeps having so much issues. Okay, this is extremely frustrating because we're not going to make anywhere near as much progress as I wanted to tonight. I really wanted to consolidate so much of this functionality. Go to this. Where is this being called? Generate backup tokens. I don't even know where this is. Where is this even coming from? The functionality doesn't even exist. AI has made a mess of this again. Again. What is this HMAC validation? No, come on, I only just logged in. Okay, interesting. So it is, I was kind of thinking, do we disable it? I think we might need to decide to cut some of this functionality out. Otherwise, we're going to spend so long just doing stuff that's not really working towards the goal of building a startup. Like, I thought it'd be really cool to kind of have this super robust backend system. And it would. But I think for now, yeah, like there's some of this functionality we're probably just going to remove, to be honest. If we can get rid of some of this stuff, it'll all be, we can always come back to it and set it up later. Like all this session stuff. Just consolidate it down to create platform admin, log platform admin, manage platform admin MFA, maybe add additional platform admin users. What else? Maybe this rotate API keys. And then we've got to add the ability to add the white or blacklisted IP addresses. And then after that, I think we've got to move on. It's just taking so long. Let's go to try one more thing. Provide the appropriate, I don't know if this will work, provide the appropriate Postman pre-script for when I want to call my internal user route for /login. I have my quest one. Oh, that's interesting. It says oh my goodness. No, you shouldn't use crypto.js directly, I don't think, because what is wrong with Claude? Far out. We're going to get another error, but anyway. Crypto.js is not supported. I don't think it knows what it's doing. Oh my goodness. Let me log into ChatGPT. Let's upload components, internal user, and we're going to say we're going to say internal I need to call this route which requires a pre-script in Postman. I have my API under command HMAC national secret. I also have should it okay, copy. See, I don't know. I've never you can't find it. I've never used these scripts thing. Come on. Alright, API key. How do you open console. Copy. Send. How do I open? Stupid question, but console icon. Send. Okay. Still didn't work. So annoying. We had this working and all right. Okay. The user logs in. Save. All right. Now it's taken so long, I've almost forgotten what we were doing. So then we need to verify the token. So in the body, we pass this token back in, and then we need to access token, header, and then this is API. Okay. And actually what I'll quickly do is say, wrong one. Where's ChatGPT? Great, great, that works. I now want to call the route, which includes user ID, includes the user ID. This route verifies the MFA code provided via email. Please give me the free Postman script for this too. Come on. Copy. Send. Okay. Didn't get what I expect. Got this error. I got this in response. Error mentioned. So, in error middleware, I think this is just going to show us what the actual error ends up being. There is no error message. 29. There is no const initial message. And this, yeah, it's getting that from cast error. Okay. Okay, but our Postman script still didn't work. Assignment to constant variables. Okay, yeah. Provide a signature. Where is where are we user? User rec user equal. Validate. Okay. Try again. Send. Oh my god. What's all this mean? One big console log. I get this. Let's just go back to login, hit login again. Okay, that's fine. login controller. No. Verify. Once user. Interesting. So I think there might be a bug in our controller. Copy. Yeah, so actually get rid of this other console log. Send. Here. No. There's some big console log somewhere now. Oh my god, where is it? Doing this. Can't console log, console. I'm trying to console log it, but there's so many console log, like there's a big long console log I can't then see. Backup codes. Error. Save. Send. Okay. No, why didn't that work? Oh my goodness. Keeps console logging like all this crazy stuff and I can't then look up the console log that I want. Okay, MFA types. Making progress. User ID is not defined. 88. extend invalid or expired verification code. Log in. Click this. Copy our bearer token. Header. Bearer. That was our new one, right? Quick. Invalid or expired verification token, but I think no, it's not rectal params, it's rectal body. Generate backup codes. Oh. We don't have this generate backup codes functionality. What I do want to do is what? It's not even reaching here. Okay, it is getting it. Refactor this code so we don't generate or save backup codes. Oh, it's the wrong chat. All right, copy. There we go. It worked. It's not MFA enabled successfully though. It's logged in successfully with MFA. Oh my goodness. Wow. Why did it take so long? Oh dear. All right. That was a crazily annoying. Couple of hours. I still think we got more refactoring to do. All this backup code stuff. I think we need to simplify it. Alright, I'm going to wrap the video there. Take a breather. Come back, do a little bit more. Catch you next one.